Nathan, when Virat Kohli was given out today, what was the conversation, I suppose, out on the field between the umpires and Pete? And Pete was obviously pretty adamant that the catch had been held.
Yeah, I wasn't sure about the conversation between the umpires, but yeah, we thought it was out. So the conversation was a great catch.
And how did you feel Virat reacted to the decision?
Virat Kohli is a great player. He plays on emotion. We all know that. And to be honest, I'm not really concerned how Virat reacts or the way he conducts himself. I'm just worried about what we can control in the Australian dressing room. And I thought as bowlers, we come out today and we performed pretty well. And this afternoon, that was good, hard Test cricket. It's exciting. That's what, as players, that's what we want to be a part of. And I'm pretty sure as a spectator of the game, that's what fans want to see: good, hard, exciting Test cricket.
Nathan, how's Aaron Finch's finger?
Yeah, good news. I'm pretty sure he's been cleared of any serious damage. So I'm still not sure if he's going to bat. So if he bats, he bats. If he doesn't, we're just going to have to make do with whatever we can get to. But yeah, it's great news for Aaron that he's been cleared of any serious damage.
And the great Sachin Tendulkar tweeted after you took your 5 wickets that you're a special bowler. What does it mean to get that kind of praise from someone like Sachin?
Oh, right. Yeah, that's amazing to get something like that from Sachin Tendulkar. He's obviously probably one of the greatest of all times to ever play the game. So to get recognised from him, it's a massive honour. So I didn't know that. So yeah, that's pretty nice.
Just talking about how entertaining that was this afternoon, where does that rank, I guess, as far as sustained, fast, very threatening bowling from a touring side in Australia, in your experience?
Oh yeah, it's definitely up there. Obviously, India's got a world-class bowling attack as well, so we can expect nothing less from their bowling attack. But yeah, I was a little bit nervous watching them out there, but I'm a nervous character before I have to bat anyway. So just to see that the good quality of Test cricket being played, that's really made me quite happy. It's exciting. It gets your adrenaline going, and as a player, there's nothing better than seeing good hard Test cricket.
And do you think how much do you need? Do you think?
Don't know. Whatever we get is just going to have to be enough. And as bowlers, we know we have the bowlers in this room to make sure that we can defend what we have to and make sure that we can take another 10 wickets and win this game. So whatever we get to is just going to have to be enough.
Dan? Nathan, how did you, I guess, adjust your bowling from yesterday to today? It seemed like you were able to threaten the outside edge a fair bit this morning, certainly in terms of the wickets that you got. And also, how did you feel the pitch was a little bit different or quickened up today to yesterday?
To be honest, I felt I was pretty happy with the way I bowled yesterday or throughout that whole innings. I didn't really change too much. It was just about me trying to build some pressure and bowl some dot balls and bowl in a partnership with whoever I was bowling with at the other end. So the wicket seems like it's starting to play a few more little tricks. We were probably expecting the cracks to play a little bit more, but with that rain yesterday, probably softened our ball up quite a fair bit. I know as bowlers, it wasn't at the ball. In cricket terms, felt like it had no air left in it, so it lost a little bit of zip off the wicket. But to be honest, we're pretty happy with the way we bowled. But we know that come the second dig, we can bowl much better than that. So we can take a few lessons off that first innings in our bowling performance. So it should be good fun.
So you feel like over the course of not just this match but the series that the bowling attack is improving, sort of trending up?
If I'm being honest, I think we're well off in the second innings, in the first innings of this game. So to bowl India out for 283, I thought it was a pretty good effort, especially when you got someone who scores a big 100. So it gives us a lot of confidence that we weren't at our best and we were able to take 10 wickets for 280. So that's what I mean by whatever we get to with a lead, whatever we get, we just have to defend that. So and we're confident that we can go and we can learn from our past few overs and past innings that we can get better, and it's exciting times for the Australian bowlers, I believe.
Nath, you would have watched Allan bowl when you were growing up. You overtook him today in terms of wickets taken. Only 24 people in the history of the game ahead of you. How cool is that you're kind of passing these greats of the game on the way through your career?
Yeah, it's a bit surreal. I only found that out just before doing the interview. So to pass the Great White Lightning, it's pretty special. But to be honest, it hasn't really. Those type of milestones for me personally haven't really sunk in. Obviously, I don't think I'm at the top of my game yet. I think I've still got a lot of improvement and a lot of learning about the game and about off-spin bowling. So I believe that there's a lot around the corner for me if I keep working hard and keep wanting to get better. So at the end of my career, I'll sit down with my family and friends and hopefully have a beer with mum and dad and my brother and everyone else and just go, okay, that's where we got to. That's pretty special. But yeah, I've got a lot to achieve in my eyes.
Nathan, already 175 runs ahead, looking at the situation and wicket, how would you assess this?
I'd rather be in the Australian change rooms than the Indian change rooms. That's the way I access it. But it's good hard test cricket, so I've just got to go out there and enjoy the challenge and make sure come tomorrow morning we win the first ball, first over, first hour, first session, and just break it down in small little partnerships and build this lead slowly. There's still 2 days of good hard test cricket ahead of us.
Nate, just on the back of what you did in the second innings in Adelaide, you took 5 for here today. How do you look at sort of the responsibility you have as the man that Tim can throw the ball when the game's on the line now? I mean, your performances this year have sort of made you that person. Is that a responsibility you embrace?
I think as professional sportsmen, they're the moments that you want the ball. I know all the bowlers in that change room, when the game's on the line, you want the ball in your hand because it sounds funny, but as playing Test cricket for Australia, we've got an opportunity to become heroes. So that's something that's something that sits very special to me, that you can go out there and make a lot of people happy if you can stand up and prove that we're one of the best bowling attackers in the world. So I think every bowler in that change room wants that ball at that moment. So I think it's a great balance to have.
Considering the number of guys who've been hit on the fingers, does it bother you as a spinner, considering you have to go out to bat tomorrow? Or does it change the way you bat or approach your batting?
No, just hope you don't get hit on the gloves. But yeah, I can't go home tonight and worry about getting hit on the gloves. I'm not going to change the way I've been batting. I've been working hard with my brother. That's been well documented lately. So I'm just going to keep doing my plans and sticking to my strengths. There's no point me trying to come out and bat like Aaron Finch or someone like that. I've got to bat like myself. I'm not a very good batter, so I've just got to try and find a way.
You mentioned earlier that Virat plays on emotion, but did you get a sense, even by his standards, that he stepped it up a bit in that last session in terms of gesturing to the crowd and even the chat with Tim that extended when they were walking off?
No, I think Tim just asked him where he was going for dinner, that's all. But I've played enough cricket against Virat to know what he's like. So, yeah, Virat's Virat, and as I said before, I'm not worried about what he's doing or what India's doing. All we can do is control what we can control in the Australian change room, and that's going out there and winning the first ball and first over tomorrow. So we'll just stick to the basics and make sure we're doing them better than what India's doing.
Were you surprised that India didn't play the specialist spinner in this test?
Yes.